Let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE. Of course, the JSE did start off the week on quite a positive note. It did sink back into the red during the trading session today, but it has come back into green territory, which is quite a pleasing picture. The all share up by more than 0.25%. The Resources 10 complex being the index that is leading in those gains, up by almost 0.75%. Financial 15 climbing there almost 0.6%, but backing that trend is the Industrial 25 with a loss of almost 0.33%. Let's take a look at what is happening in the U.S. markets, and of course looking like the political landscape is not the only thing that is heating up in the U.S. Earnings season is also coming in hot. We are awaiting the results from Tesla and Alphabet for the second quarter after the bell. Did get General Motors today out with results beating there on both revenue and the bottom line. We are seeing a sea of green on that front. Of course, the S&P 500 there, I think yesterday did have its best day since the 5th of June. Yes, the 5th of June. And so it has extended those gains by almost a 0.33% so far. The tech-heavy Nasdaq leading in the gains there, climbing almost 0.6%. The Dow there ticking up by almost 0.1%. Let's take a look at what is happening across the Atlantic. And we did have in company news the luxury car maker Porsche coming out and saying that it has slashed its guidance for some of its important financial metrics for the full year of 2024. It is coming out with numbers tomorrow. Seeing quite a mixed picture on that front. FTSE 100 declining almost 0.5%. The CAC 40 down by more than 0.33%, but backing that trend, there is the DAX gaining more than 0.7%. Let's take a look at the currency scene and start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. A significant weakness coming through to the rand, almost 1% against the US dollar at 18 rand 40, against the pound at 23 rand 75, and against the euro at 19 rand 97. Let's check in on how the other currency pairs are doing, starting off with the euro dollar at 1.08, pound dollar at 1.29, and the yen just above 156 against the US dollar.